I'm going to solve this linear system by substitution. 3x minus y equals 5. I'll call that equation 1. 5x minus 2y equals 8. I'll call that equation 2. The first thing I notice here is that in equation 1, the coefficient of the y term is negative 1. Some people might even decide to quickly rewrite equation 1 as 3x plus negative y equals 5. So I'm going to start off by choosing equation 1 and solving for y. So to get y by itself on the left-hand side, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 3x from the left-hand side. But if I subtract 3x from the left-hand side, I must also subtract 3x from the right-hand side. 3x minus 3x is 0, so on the left, 0 minus y will be negative y. And on the right, I'm going to rearrange this piece. Instead of writing 5 minus 3x, I'm going to write it as negative 3x plus 5. Now, I want to get y by itself on the left-hand side. Negative y means negative 1y. So to get y by itself on the left-hand side, I can either divide both the left and right-hand sides by negative 1, or I can multiply both the left and right-hand sides by negative 1. So I'm going to multiply both the left and right-hand sides by negative 1. All three pieces get multiplied by negative 1. So I'll get y equals 3x minus 5. I'll call that equation 3. Now, I could have also done this with equation 1. I could have added y to both sides. That would have given me 3x on the left and y plus 5 on the right. Then I could have subtracted 5 from both sides. That would have given me 3x minus 5 on the left and y on the right. And then I could have rearranged that as y equals 3x minus 5. Either way, y equals 3x minus 5. Now, what I'm going to do next is, in equation number 2, where I see y, I'm going to substitute in the expression 3x minus 5. So in equation 2, 5x minus 2y equals 8, where I see y, I substitute in the expression 3x minus 5. So I'll get 5x minus 2 times, in brackets, 3x minus 5 equals 8. Both pieces here get multiplied. So I'll get 5x minus 6x plus 10 equals 8. Now I've got like terms here. 5x minus 6x is negative 1x, or negative x. So on the left-hand side, I'll have negative x plus 10 equals 8 on the right-hand side. Now, I want to get x by itself on the left-hand side. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to subtract 10 from the left-hand side. But if I subtract 10 from the left-hand side, I must also subtract 10 from the right-hand side. 10 minus 10 is 0. So on the left-hand side, I'll have negative x plus 0, which is negative x. And on the right-hand side, 8 minus 10 is negative 2. So I have negative x equals negative 2. Now I want to get x by itself on the left. Negative x means negative 1x. So I can either divide both the left and right-hand sides by negative 1, or I can multiply both the left and right-hand sides by negative 1. So I'm going to multiply both the left and right-hand sides by negative 1. So negative 1 times negative x will give me x on the left, and negative 1 times negative 2 on the right will give me 2. So I get x equals 2. Now, I'm going to substitute x equals 2 into either equation and solve for y. I'm going to substitute it into equation 3, y equals 3x minus 5. So where I see x, I'm going to substitute in 2. So I'll get y equals 3 times 2 minus 5. Well, 3 times 2 is 6, so I'll get y equals 6 minus 5. And 6 minus 5 is 1. So I get y equals 1. So the solution to this system is x equals 2, y equals 1.